here at the community garden, and we have a bed that's designated for our junior master gardeners. And what we did is we planted some peppers and some tomatoes, but we also wanted to add an herb to it, and we added basil because basil can be used in a lot of culinary dishes. And they were learning about basil with their pizza gardens and their salsa gardens. And so we want to harvest some of our basil today. One of the steps to make it continue to grow and do really well is that we need to pinch off the florets, the inflorescence, these flowers at the top. This will keep it bushing out and growing and sending off new shoots. We're also going to harvest, and what we want to do is we want to go down in between the nodes and harvest long pieces that we can dry. So we want to go in, and we see the two lateral branches that are going here on this plant. It's going to allow this plant to continue to grow and produce. So we've harvested some of our basil, and we have this plant. It's now kind of opened up. It has some new airflow. It has a space that it's going to be able to grow. Now we can harvest a little more, but I want to leave it for today because I have another couple plants I'll be able to harvest from. But I may be able to use this right away in dishes. I might be able to make pesto. I can process it. But if I don't have time, you can process it another way. And that's by taking your bunches and having a rubber band. And what you want to do is you want to bundle it here at the bottom. We don't want to take a piece of wire because as the stems and leaves begin to dry, they will fall out of the bundle. But we can take this bundle and we can wrap it around all these lower stems and wrap it around, but nice and tight, and put it on there. Now we have a nice bundle that can stay. It can be placed into an airflow. This basket has some holes through it, and it can be placed in here to air dry. The other way we could do it is we could hang it from a rack, and we can hang it upside down to dry. We need to put it out of the sun. We don't want sun to directly beat on these plants as they're drying, because what will happen is that they will lose their coloration. It'll bleach them out. We want to have this one's a nice thick bundle. We want to make sure we have plenty of room for them all to dry. This is open enough. If we smash it really tight and we put it too close together, it's not going to go ahead and dry. Those inner leaves will start to mold and cause issues. We want to make sure it's nice and fluffy, it's open, and it can have lots of room for each of these leaves to dry out. Once this is dry, we can go ahead and we can hang it and use it within 6 months. If we want to, we can also process it where we can take it and put the leaves, crush them up and put them in olive oil and put them in the freezer. Or we can take this and we can actually put it in the freezer or in a airtight jar and have it to be in a container, and then we can hold it in the refrigerator or the freezer for up to a year. But most of the time, if we're going to use a plant like this and we're going to air dry it, we know that it has a shelf life of about 6 months, and we need to rotate it out. So a great way to process it is to hang it upside down. We want to make sure that there's not direct sunlight on it, and we're going to be able to use it within 6 months in a lot of our dishes. We know that we can't always use it right away, and this is a great way to process it. If you have more questions or concerns on how to take care of your herbs, please visit our website or follow our YouTube channel for more tips and tricks.